Hey family, welcome back to the vlog. Today I am going to be bringing you guys along with me. I have a bunch of household chores to do, and I think I have some errands to run. I don't know if I'm going to do them or not because it is like 20 something degrees outside and I hate being cold. But I have baby Sammy with me in the little carrier. This little carrier comes in handy a lot. So right now my husband is sleeping. It's about 11 o'clock. And I wanted to let him sleep in because he works very hard and he has a bunch of late nights, early mornings. And so today is Saturday and I wanted to let him sleep in. He was supposed to be cooking me breakfast, but he deserves some rest. And I'm so thankful that he's sleeping because he doesn't really sleep much. So I wanted to give him some rest. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me and I'm about to cook breakfast. Alright you guys, so I have a brand new cast iron pan. I've been wanting to get a cast iron for a long time. I just went home to Louisiana and I was trying to find the original, what they say is the best cast iron, which is the Griswold. And I could not find one, and apparently they're being sold on eBay for a lot of money that I'm not willing to pay for. And I did some research and they said Lodge was the second best thing. So I just went ahead and got that one until I can find a Griswold pan. I'm gonna look at some, what do they call them? Garage sales and some, I forgot what they call it when people pass away. Oh, estate sales. And look for some there. But until then, we're gonna make do with this large pan. And I have to cook some bacon, so I washed it out with soap and water. And then I'm going to re-season it with some bacon that I have to cook. So I'm gonna do that. And we have a bunch of things to do today, so I wanna go ahead and get breakfast done and get started on my daily chores. So.
Hi, boy.
Alright you guys, so we ate breakfast and now I'm about to do the aftermath of the kitchen. Just a few dishes and the stove. I have to clean that pot, so I'm about to go ahead and clean the dishes real quick. So I finished cleaning up the kitchen. Now I have some bread that I need to make. I need to make 2 loaves of honey wheat bread, and I'm also going to be making some focaccia. I think I said that right. But I'm going to be making a sweet one and a savory one. I'm decided to do a sweet one. I was going to do 2 savory, but I have some apples that's going bad, and I don't want anything in the house to go to waste. And so I always try to find ways to use the things that we have in the home instead of going out and buying more of something or buying something else. I try to make do with the stuff that we have in the home. I've been doing a pantry challenge. 3 Rivers Homestead, I think is her name. I've been watching her, and so she had a pantry challenge, so I decided that I was going to tag along and do it. I did not film any of it. I don't think I filmed any of it, but I've been using the things that I have in my home instead of going out to the store and buying more. So, like I said, I have some apples, and I'm going to use that. My first time making bread, y'all, I was so distraught. I can't believe this happened. As many of you guys know, if you're returning subscribers or from our old channel, from the Guilbeau life, we don't have any more bananas. Sophia ate them all. Yesterday I bought, I think, like 8 bananas to make banana bread because Sophia had been asking for some, and she ate them all. This was yesterday. She ate all 8 bananas. So we don't have any bananas, so I might go to the store and grab that because bananas are like 50 cents for a hand of bananas or something like that. But we don't have any more bananas, so there's that. I wanted to bake as much as I could while I was using the oven today, and that way I could rest, and that way the kids would have a snack for their lunches this week. But anyway, Sammy, look, buddy. Say hello. He was crying, so I had to run and go get him. But yeah, like I was saying, so when I was making my first, why are you drinking my water?
I'm thirsty.
Well, you have your own cup. You can have some. Yeah, don't drop it. It's going to break.
Okay.
So yeah, while I was making my first loaf of homemade bread, I was kneading the dough, and like I was saying, that's what I was saying. As many of you guys know, we just had baby Sammy. Right now he is 2 months old and is starting to try to crawl. Don't touch that, please. And so when I was pregnant, I was really, really sick. But yeah, so pregnancy is really hard on my body. And so I lost a bunch of weight. And so my wedding ring would, yeah, tell him, baby. So my wedding ring would slip off of my finger, but I didn't want to take it off because I don't like taking off my wedding ring. And so while I was making it, I like to clean as I go. And so apparently I was washing dishes and it fell down the drain where the garbage disposal is, and I didn't know, so I couldn't find it. And I said, let me just turn it on just to see if it's in there. And lo and behold, it was in there, and this is what happened to it. So very devastated, but I told my husband I wanted to melt it down and see if we can put another diamond in it, or make it a necklace, or make a pendant or something like that. Excuse me. But yeah, that was pretty devastating. I have 2 loaves of honey wheat bread to make, and I'm going to make the 2 focaccia breads. And I need to go ahead and knead it. Yesterday I started it. It's sourdough, so it takes a long time, which I don't care for. But I have noticed that I actually lost weight eating all the bread. Like, I've been baking a lot, and so I actually lost weight eating this bread. And I know it's super healthy for your gut and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be sticking to the sourdough. And also I looked at the ingredients on yeast, and it wasn't just yeast by itself. It was something else extra. And let me see. So the ingredients in a pack of fast-acting yeast is yeast and sorbitan monostearate and ascorbic acid. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna stick to the sourdough starter. But I got some just in case, you know, one day we run out of bread and we really need it, or you never know. So I just got some just in case. That way I'm always prepared. I like to be prepared as the keeper of my home. So it takes a pretty long time to prepare sourdough bread, but I'm okay with it. I love being in the kitchen anyway. So let's go ahead and get that started. I'm gonna go ahead and knead it, and then I need to let it rest and proof in the pans. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start working with that. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna check on the food. It smells so good in here. Like, it smells delicious. But my husband asked me what I cooked, and I told him I'm cooking hope in a pan. I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes when I'm cooking, well, most of the times, 99.9% of the time when I'm cooking, I always pray and ask God for it to taste good, and that my family would enjoy it, so that it would be delicious. And so my husband asked me what I was cooking. I told him hope in a pan because I've never made this before, but I'm praying and hoping that it turns out good. So yeah, and so we have that in the oven. I also took some broccoli out, some frozen broccoli, and we're gonna eat that on the side. Let me make that broccoli. But yeah, we have some frozen broccoli, but it smells pretty good. So we'll see. What I did was just add a little bit of seasoning, some Tabitha Brown, the garlic, and also the paprika one. So I'm waiting for that to cook. And This is what our contraptions are looking like. It roasts a lot. I noticed that it didn't rise pretty much, or it wasn't as, I guess, active or bubbly, because with sourdough, you have to use it when it's active for like certain breads or whatever. But I noticed it didn't rise, but when I put it in the oven, it got pretty big. But nevertheless, as long as it does what it's supposed to do to get us where we need to go to eat, I'm perfectly fine with it. So it smells pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out because it should be done. Let's see what else. I still have the bread rising. Once I take out the focaccia, I'm going to put the bread in there. I think we're gonna eat first because I'm starving. Let's go ahead and take out our hope in a pan. Woo. That smells so good. This one is barbecue with red onions and chicken. And this one is mozzarella cheese, marinara sauce, and chicken. You ready to eat? Mm-hmm. It smells good.
Dad, Mom, Dad want banana whip.
Yeah, you ate it all. Okay.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
Dad want banana whip. Dad want banana whip.
Yep. Brittany, you said if it's nasty, you're still gonna eat it, huh? There's some things I would have did different.
This. I like this bread.
You like that bread? Where's your glasses? Can you go get your glasses first, please? It's very hot. Can you go get your glasses?
It's fire.
Yes, it's fire. Go get your glasses, please. The final moment of truth. Alright, so Braylon's gonna try it with me so we can see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Alright. Which one you gonna taste first? That's my food. It's our food, buddy.
This one daddy's or something?
No. Wow, Braylon. Alright. Lord God, we thank you for blessing us with this food. I pray we nourish to our bodies. And I thank you for being a great provider. In Yeshua's name, amen. Alright, this one barbecue. I hate this.
Pretty good. I like it.
It's very dense. I hadn't expected it to be that dense, but it is. I'm pretty sure this part is the part that tastes really, really good because it has more stuff on it. It's very thick. So this is, I would say it was a fail. You know what I did? I made triple, and instead of sectioning it off in threes, I only did two. That's what it was. That's what it was. Oh man, it still tastes good too. All right, you guys. So we are finished with dinner. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, Brandon? 5:10. Yeah. Yeah. So we're finished with dinner, and now I am gonna go ahead and put in my loaves of bread. Let's see. This is what they look like. They've risen a little more, and so I'm just gonna go with this because I'm ready to go and be done with this bread. But I need to figure out why it does this little, I guess it's because it's dried out a little bit. So I think I was supposed to use a wet, what do they call it? Yeah, it's dried out a little bit. Cheesecloth, wet cheesecloth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that into the oven and let it cook for about 50 minutes on 385. And I said I was gonna make a sweet focaccia, but I didn't feel like it. So I have these 3 apples, and I think what I'm gonna do is either we're gonna eat them like this or I'm gonna juice them. That way they don't go to waste. So there's that. But I have some laundry that I need to get folded, and so we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, you guys. So the timer just went off on the bread. The whole house smells like a bread store. I used to live by a bread store when we lived in Louisiana, and the whole like area smelled just like bread. But the whole house right now, it smells like some good honey wheat bread, and I'm super excited. I think this is my second time making bread. The first time it didn't even last the next day, but this is my second time making bread. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out the oven and show you guys what it looks like. That bread smells so good. Huh?
That bread place.
In Lafayette?
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells just like it.
It tastes like it too.
I always wondered how to make the bread.
Well, they add all kind of extra stuff to it, so it's better to have homemade bread instead.
I always wanted to go inside of that, and then every time I see like the little bread bag spinning around.
So I got some butter. I'm just gonna put some butter on the top to soften it up a little bit. Man, this smells so good. I could have melted it, but I'm not going through all that. Yes, sweetheart. Putting butter on the bread. What you doing? Don't touch it. It's very, very hot, okay? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Mama don't want you to hurt yourself. It's hot. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna burn.
Hmm?
It's gonna burn.
Yes, it's gonna burn a lot.
Okay.
So here's our bread, and it smells super good, and I'm so proud of myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit overnight so it can cool completely, and then tomorrow I'm gonna cut it. The first time I made it, I cut it while it was warm, but it was still good. But I've learned that you're supposed to cut it once it's completely cool.